Hello guys, I'm John. Today's video would be teaching you how to play chess. So let's get started. So first of all, I'd like to teach you the arrangements, the positioning of this whole thing. So first of all, we have to line up the pawns on the second line. So let's do that. Okay, the next thing is the rook. One rook on this side, one rook on this side. So this is the pawn, this is the rook. One horse here, one horse here. One of the bishop here, one of the bishop here. And the white king is supposed to be on the black tile, and the black king is supposed to be on the white side, white tile. And the kings should be facing each other on both the sides. So this is the arrangement. And this is the arrangement of the black side. And for those of you who are wondering about this and this piece, it's actually like spare pieces and all. Like we had to replace it because we couldn't find the others, so or we don't at least don't have it right now, so we are replacing those with these. Now let's get started. So first of all, let's start from the pawns. So this is the initial position of the white pawns, and of the black pawns it's over here. And for the pawn can actually, so let's say a pawn is here. The pawn can actually move one step forward only at a time, okay? But there are exceptions. Like when it's on the initial position, the pawn can actually go either one step or two steps ahead. Okay, so sometimes the pawn can we might decide to just take it two steps ahead, but sometimes we might just take it one step ahead. So at the initial position, we have two options, either till here or till here. Simple enough, I guess. If there is a pawn or any piece, like say the horse or say the bishop, on the left side and a tile ahead of the pawn. If there is a piece of the other side, like for white it's the black, then it can just go like this, and this piece is gone. Okay, so we can actually do that. Let it be any piece, but if it's the king, that is actually a check for the king, and I'll come and do check a little more deeper after a little while. Okay, so if a pawn reaches the last tile on the other side, then it can actually get kind of like promoted into a queen, horse, rook, or a bishop. So that is the movement of the pawn. Okay, so the pawn is done. So that's the movement of the pawn, and there is like en passant, but all those are a little more complex. So this is the base moves of a pawn. So now the next one is the rook. So I'm gonna take two rooks, and the movement of the white pawn and the black pawn are same. Okay, so I have two pawns, two rooks, white rook and both the white rooks on this side and this side. So the movement of the rook is actually pretty simple. It can move horizontally straight up, horizontally and vertically to either side. So say if it was here, it can go to this side, this end, this here, it can go here, anywhere in the horizontal and also in the vertical. So here, and also here, and here. Yeah, so that's how the rook can move. And if a piece from the other side is in front of it, you can just kill it. If it's a little more ahead, you can just kill that one as well. But if the piece is like here, you can't go this way, you can't kill it like that. Okay, so that's the base movement of the rook. And there are like king side castle and queen side castle and all, but all those are a little more complex stuff. And now let's talk about the horse. So this is the horse. The initial positions of the horse are this and this. Okay, so the horse can move in an L shape. Okay, be it in any direction, it can go in L shape. Okay, so if it's like here, it can go to here, and not just that, it can also go to, if it's here itself, here also, here also, and like that. So if it's here, L, 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 so its movement is in an L shape. And even if a piece, okay, if from our side or a piece from the other side is in front of it, you can just jump over it. And it can't, like maybe if it's here, you can't just kill it while by the way it's going there. It can kill the pieces on this position. So L can just L kill maybe. It can't just kill something on the way. Okay, it just kind of like jumps over it. That's the horse. Now the bishops. These are the initial positions of the bishops. So the bishop can actually move in diagonally, maybe like in a slant way. Okay, can go to here, 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 here. Can go like anywhere in this moment. Okay, maybe it is like this. You can just kill this piece. If it's here and here, you can just kill this piece. So that's how it works. And the white bishop can go only on the white tiles, and the black bishop can go only on the black tiles. Okay, so that's how the bishops work. And the next one is the queen. This is the initial position of the queen. The queen is kind of like a mixture of this, and this. The pawn, rook, and bishop. It can go here, 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 like the rook. It can go here, here, like the bishop. It can go here, like the pawn. It can kill here, can kill it. It's pretty much just these three joined into one. Okay, so this is the piece. This is my favorite piece in this whole chessboard. And the next one is the king. This is probably the worst piece in this whole chessboard. It can move one step to all the sides. It can kill anything that comes here, 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 here. And the whole game is actually based on this one piece. The job is to protect this piece. May it lose all the other pieces. If this, we have to save this one to win the game. Okay, so say this is a black rook, and now it's the white's turn. So the white, so the black, so now if the black wants, it can just kill away the king, right? It's in such a position, right? So in such condition, a situation like this, or maybe like this, it's an L form, right? It can kill the king like this, or maybe like this. All these positions are called check. And in such a situation, we have a lot of choices. We can either move the king somewhere and save ourselves, but a king can't move into a check. So say the king is here, we can't move into this and die. So we can escape from a check. Say we went here, we have escaped from the check. Say we had a piece over here, a horse over here. We blocked the bishop, so the bishop has to first kill the horse in order to reach the king. Okay, so that's another way of blocking check, and not just with horse. Maybe you can do it with the queen. Maybe you can do it with bishop. Maybe even with a pawn. Maybe a pawn is here. You can block checks in a lot of ways. But say, okay, I'll show you a situation. Okay, give me something. Okay, in this situation, where all can the king move to escape from the check? You don't have any other white pieces, all of them are gone. How can the king move to escape from the check? Well, you might have already got that there isn't a way. Go here, 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 here. In all these ways, in all these positions, king is in a check. In that condition, it is sure wherever the king may moves, the king will die if the black wants to kill him. Okay? So that is called checkmate. And achieving such a position is the goal of this whole game. So it isn't really like killing away all the pieces of the opponent isn't the goal to win the game. The goal to win the game is to make the king checkmate. So say the horse is here. The king is still in checkmate, as the horse can come here, but that doesn't really block the check. So checkmate. So that is a simple example of checkmate. And in chess, we don't like who moves first. It's not like that. It's like they have turns. Okay, so in only at your chance you can move your piece. So in your chance you can just move the piece, not in the opposite side's chance. So the generally the white moves first. Okay, most of the games. And so that's the turns. And there are some rules like touch piece. Like if we have touched a piece, we can move only that piece. Like they might not be applicable to friendly games, maybe when you're playing with your friends, but in championships maybe they are there. So but on like a friendly match, maybe you can do undos. And maybe in championship or something they might not allow undos. But if you're playing with your friend or something, maybe they would allow an undo. And maybe you don't follow these rules. So that is pretty much how we play chess. Hope everyone enjoyed. That was fun. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. In the next video, goodbye.